to date, we do not even know the names of the candidates who will be representing the respective parties or coming up as independent candidates for the presidential election.
Shalina, when you were making those introductory comments, I recall the 1988 presidential election. The beginning of that year, the SLFP put forward Sirimawa Bandaranaike, and Vijay Kumaratunga was the candidate of the United Left Alliance, United Socialist Alliance.
Right.
And everyone knew that Ranasinghe Premadasa would be the UNP candidate. At that time, people knew when elections were going to be held. So when you do know when the election roughly, okay, the end of this year, then parties contesting will think about campaigns, they will think about candidates. But here we have a country where we have had 8 of the 9 provincial councils are now defunct. They are not operating. They have not held elections. We had the we don't have a elections culture anymore.
Exactly.
They've done away with it, and they call it Yahapalana, ironically. Right? But see, we had the local government elections were postponed and held very late, and now they are talking whether to have a general election or a presidential election or a referendum
or a provincial council election as well.
All
3 of them are on the table.
So you can't really blame the political parties for not being. Why should they show their hand on the one hand? On the other hand, if they are so confident about winning, they can say, "Well, this is our man. Who are you going to put forward?" But to be fair, the United National Party said they are going to announce their candidate on the 1st of May. Then we had the Easter Sunday attacks, and then everyone forgot about all that. Then the Sri Lanka Podujana Peramuna, the Pohottua party, as we call them, they have announced that they will announce the candidate on the, I think, the 15th of
the
July.
11th of August.
I heard, but well, soon.
Okay.
They are announcing about the announcement. The Janata Vimukti Peramuna is silent. Aren't they going to contest this time? Aren't they going to support anyone? We really don't know. So if these political parties don't believe that they are loyalists and the people whose votes they will solicit at some point, if they are not interested in telling us, look, if they want to keep us in the dark, how can we trust them to represent us at any level, be it local government elections, provincial, in parliament, or in the presidential secretariat? That is the situation. It's an unfortunate situation. It does not say much about what a thriving, healthy democracy we are.